Killer X11, bringing you another achievement guide for the mission Going Dark. Now, the two achievements we're going to get is We Own the Night, which is kill all the enemies at the church, clock tower, and pool without anyone calling for backup. Now, this one is a little bit buggy. I've had problems with it personally. My buddy did it. He had no problems whatsoever. So we're going to go through the tutorial. I say tutorial, but we're going to go through it all, and we'll see what happens. And the other achievement is Light Out, which will shut off the power to 4 buildings. And I'll show you where each one is. Now you start off with 2 weapons. I mainly use the EBR. You also get your pistol. For any reason you feel like you use a lot more ammo, there is plenty of other weapons throughout the mission that you can switch out, and I'll show that to you. Alright, we're at the pool house. Kill the power. So that's 1 of 4. Now there is 5 enemies in the pool house. So make sure you kill each one when you come in here. Alright, here's one of the weapons you can trade off. Make sure it has that silencer. And the AK has a lot of ammo. Now you can take your time, there's no need to rush.
But I have a hostage.
Find out what the hostage knows. Any intel could lead us to Barkov.
There he is. I can't see him.
ما شفت قتل للعدو بس في شي غلط رايح
Got a
شوف
target ahead of you.
There we go. Alright, for any reason you feel like you mess up, you can always go to last checkpoint, try again. And it doesn't matter how many times, you just keep going back and it's fine.
You're on your own for now. See if the hostage can still
Grab the Molotovs. Why? Just a little bit. 4. I always forget where the 5th one is. Let's go find him. Oh, there he is. Oh, there's 5. Alright, well, let's do it this way. Alright, so if you do it this way, this is technically the correct way, so to speak, I guess, for the achievement, but sometimes it bugs out. So you kill all those enemies. I didn't get spotted. I'm going to come over here to the clock tower. I'm going to kill all these enemies. Let's see here. The clock tower has 10 enemies surrounding it. And I did not interrogate the hostage. That's a key point.
Good night.
That makes 1.
You can kill the lights to the building if you use that fuse box. Search by the clock tower for the prisoner.
That's 2. If y'all heard the suspenseful music, that means they're starting to spot you. And then they kind of wig out, and that's when they actually see you and they're about to be aggressive. That's kind of your cue. You need to do something quick.
I've got this one. Never mind.
Okay, that makes 3. Now you can go about any way you want. I'm just covering the perimeter first.
He's mine. He's down.
Sometimes it takes your kill, but it still counts towards the total count, so that's 4. Alright, that makes all the sides. I'm going through this one right here.
No visual. You're on your own in there, mate.
Where's he at? Where's right here? 5. Oh, shit. Yeah. So, he had a buddy with him. I messed up, so last checkpoint, get to try again. So we're back at 4.
No visual. You're on your own in there, mate.
5, 6.
Got a visual on your car.
7.
I'm going to beat you to death, even after you give me the location. Idiots! You have a few more ribs I can break. Where is the lab?
I've lost visual on you. Stay frosty, yeah?
Go ahead. Keep lying. You're only making
Still no visual on Nadir. It's another hostage.
8.
See if they can still talk.
Nine. Ten. There we go. Alright, that's 10 enemies for the clock tower, and there's 1 at the monument. I call this the monument. I don't know why. But you can cap him just to get him out of the way so he don't see you. Whoops, I didn't mean to shoot again.
Carl, you're covered.
Alright, so that's all the enemies in that building. So then continue on to the church. Kill these lights so you can't be seen.
Clock tower to the north.
So did I miss him?
Not much activity at Barkov's main house. You can bypass it.
Huh, I did miss him. I guess the tree saved his life. Oh well. Alright, so kill him.
You're coming up to the church.
Alright, church has 11.
They're interrogating a prisoner in the church.
That's 1. Two. 3.
ما عندي شيء بلغ عنه.
4.
Thank you.
I can do this all night.
5.
This what you want? All you have to do is tell me where Barkov is. I want the location. Give me
6.
كل شيء تمام.
Oops, shit. 7.
Good kill.
We know about the chemical weapons your people made. Where is it?
You can kill the lights to the building if you use that fuse box.
Alright, this is the third out of the 4. I forgot to show you the third. Well, specifically say the second one. I'll go back and show you. But that would be 3rd or 4, and we're at 7 kills.
More AQ ahead of you. Watch you. You're alone.
8. 9.
I've lost visual. You're on your own for now.
شيء بلغ عنه.
Negative on Nadir.
Find out if the
10.
Barkov.
Oh! Stupid pillar. Let's try again.
I've lost visual. You're on your own for
عندي
now.
شيء بلغ
Negative on
عنه.
Nadir.
راح ضل عم دور.
Find out if the hostage gave up Barkov.
I keep hitting the thing.
I've lost
Let's
visual.
go the other way.
You're on your own for
عندي
now.
شيء بلغ عنه. راح ضل عم دور. I don't.
Negative on Nadir.
Find out if the hostage gave up Barkov.
No, stop. مين هون؟
10. 11. There we go. That took longer than it should have. Oh, right. And about this time, you should have your achievement. But for me, it's a little bit buggy. It was for me. So I had to go around. I had to kill every person in this whole map.
I have a visual on you.
Now, if that happens to be your case, then I'll finish it out for you. If not, your achievement should pop by now. One thing I should also mention, I forgot to mention, another thing that could happen with achievement is after you interrogate the pool hostage, 2 enemies will come from the main house towards the pool. You have to cap those 2. Then once you interrogate the clock tower, 2 enemies will come from the building that was right beside it.
Check the church. They're holding a prisoner inside.
I call this outskirts because you're not part of the main part. There's 4 enemies in the outskirts. Sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not. There's usually one guy standing around this monument.
I got the light for you.
ما عندي شي بلغ عنه. رح ضل هون عم دور.
I also do recommend putting your subtitles on, because that the chatter that you see, it kind of registers if they're alert to you or they're onto you, kind of thing. That's 2 of 4. You can pre-shoot lights in the house as you continue on the mission if you want to.
I'll help you stay hidden. Let's get to the prisoner's car. It won't last long.
Yeah, I get it.
Clean kill.
It's 3. I wonder where the 4th one's at. He's usually by that first monument. I don't know what he's doing now.
You can kill the lights to the building if you use that fuse box.
Alright, and this would be the 4th fuse box to kill lights. And that would be the achievement right there. It usually takes a few seconds to upload after you do that. But that either way, that's the 4 buildings. And I'll go back to the clock tower and show you that one.
You're welcome. Get your
Now, if you go in the house before you kill well, not kill, but interrogate all the hostages, there is 10 enemies in the house. And if you kill everyone before you interrogate any hostage, then there'd be 21 enemies in the house afterwards.
prisoners in the clock tower. Sweep and clear.
Okay. Alright, there's technically 4 enemies in this building, but only 2 appear
You're on your own in there.
until after you interrogate. So that's 1. Sorry for background. And 2. Now, something you can do if you're sure you've killed everyone, you just can't happen to find the last one, is the sprint test. If you start sprinting, it will immediately alert the enemy they'll see you,
Check by the
regardless of what you're doing.
prisoner won't have long.
Oh, it's locked. That's weird. If no one's alerted to your presence, then that means the area is clear. If they happen to see you, just figure out where they're at, last checkpoint, and try again.
I won't betray me.
Alright, once you interrogate your first hostile, or I keep saying hostile, hostage,
Church. I hear
a tactical vehicle will come around, and that's where the Molotov comes into play.
AQ's on patrol and they're technical.
There'll be 2 enemies coming from right that door. Because we already cleared this building, but they just magically appear.
Another target next. They know something's wrong. Maintain a low
That's
profile
2.
and they won't know where you are.
Alright, come this way, and the tactical vehicle will come towards you. Now, On my first try to get this achievement, I did Molotov the vehicle, and I still got the achievement. Because I literally had to kill everyone. I torched the vehicle, and there was one stray enemy left. And once I did that, my achievement popped. So you can Molotov and still get your achievement. How's he spotting? Huh. That doesn't happen often. Let's try it again. What the crap? So this would be the first time I've had this situation. So every time I've tried this, I've Molotov this vehicle, and it worked perfectly. So I'm not sure what's happening with this instance. So we'll just ignore it for now. And if you need me to, I'll make a whole separate video on Molotov that vehicle, and they all not berserk and come after me anyways. Just to show you it is definitely possible.
My father.
Alright, interrogate this hostage. There'll be two enemies coming from the house.
Barkov's men came into Hadir's house, and now he's in theirs. Get to the church now. If they have a hostage, he won't last long.
Sometimes they come through that door, sometimes they come through the side of the building. Just be cognizant, be aware. Shoot him anyways. Yep, there they are.
Hold up. There's two of them. Nice work.
There we are. Alright. Now my buddy got the achievement after he killed everyone kind of like this. I did not. I wound up having to kill everyone. Now if you go interrogate the third hostage and then you go to the house, I think there's only
Enemy technical. No engage.
I think there's only 21 still. But since I killed everyone, they technically all responded with more people. So either way, that should be the achievement guide. If you need me to do the full thing where I kill absolutely everyone, just let me know. I'll come back and redo the whole video. But hey, either way, thanks for watching.